Good evening, my fellow Exorcists, and welcome to the Lair of the Film Exorcist. Tonight, we will be taking a look at Star Wars The Old Republic, Revan. Revan, hero, traitor, conqueror, villain, savior. A Jedi who left Coruscant to defeat Mandalorians, and returned a disciple of the dark side, bent on destroying the Republic. The Jedi Council gave Revan his life back, but the price of redemption was high. His memories have been erased. All that's left are nightmares and a deep abiding fear. What exactly happened beyond the Outer Rim? Revan can't quite remember, yet can't entirely forget. Somehow, he stumbled across a terrible secret that threatens the very existence of the Republic. With no idea what it is or how to stop it, Revan may very well fail, for he's never faced a more diabolical and powerful enemy. But only death can stop him from trying. Now before we move on to my opinion, I'd like to just announce that this video is sponsored by Animal. So go buy yourself some amazing low-priced anime merch, including cute figurines to brighten up your collection, and every time you use the code FILM, you'll get 5% off your purchases. So, everybody's happy. Okay, for those who don't really know me, I am a massive Darth Revan fan, to the point that I've got a big tattoo of him on my right arm because of how amazing a character he is. From being one of the rare few in Star Wars to have their body and spirit separated by the dark and the light, to being the destroyer of Taurus, a planet that many Legends fans know of thanks to the game that first introduced him, Knights of the Old Republic, where you actually get to play as him without even knowing it until the very end. But this story is perfect because it shows us what happened to Revan and Bastila after the first game, also introducing us to one of the characters that we will meet and be accompanied by in the Old Republic game. And it introduces us to the Sith Empire and Dromund Kaas, the capital of the Sith Empire. On top of this, the story gives us a lot of great action scenes, like the fight with Revan and Canderous in the tomb against Canderous' wife and her guards, to Lord Scourge's battle with Darth Zedrix and his acolytes. But anyway, the story was a great way to bridge the gap between two games, while also giving us a satisfying ending to Mitra Surik, the protagonist of the second game, and Bastila's story. Sadly, we won't see one for Revan until Star Wars The Old Republic, with the DLC Shadow of Revan. But hey, we did get to learn a bit more about his time before he became Darth Revan. There was actually one thing that did annoy me though, and that would be the problem of only hearing what happened to Mission and the rest of Revan's companions, because I would have loved to have the gang interact once again, but sadly, we may never see them again. I mean, unless Disney pulls something out of their butt and finally goes back to the Old Republic, but they're stuck on the High Republic high, so you never know, but also wouldn't get your hopes up. Oh, and this story also reveals a villain more terrifying than both Darth Sidious and Darth Nihilus. And this villain is the Sith Emperor himself, Darth Vitiate, also known as Tenebrous, orchestrator of the Mandalorian War and the creator of the Eternal Empire. I always heavily sympathized with Bastila, because we do constantly go back to her point of view throughout the years, because she's Revan's wife and the mother of his child. So yeah, when we learn of her and her son's fate, I feel so bad that Revan didn't get to see his son grow up, other than like a hologram of his son at age 3. But it's just sad. And they never found out what happened to him, so after playing the Old Republic, I constantly think about how Revan and Bastila probably met up in the afterlife well after his good side became free from the dark side. Also, I constantly think about how the ancestry happens, or how Bastila and Revan's descendants Satil Shan and Theron Shan came to be. I mean, we only meet Revan's son and his wife, and I think one of their kids, maybe two, and he's a senator. So I'm wondering, what generation is Satil and Theron? And I mean, they might not be related, they might be related, it's not really confirmed as well as it should have been in the Star Wars The Old Republic game, but I'm pretty sure they're related in some way, possibly cousins. And I mean, you can definitely see in The Old Republic that Satil does basically have a lot of Revan's and Bastila's powers, and she definitely very much looks like her, I want to say great grandmother. Legends timeline for the Old Republic and the Old Republic is just very weird and confusing sometimes. I think it's by 300 years that Satil and Revan existed, but who knows. So, yeah, I really love this novel, which is why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10, and I can't wait to see if there's actually a book that can top it for me. Because again, right now, this is my favorite Legends book so far. So yeah, I definitely recommend this to any Knights of the Old Republic fans, or if you're a fan of the Old Republic era. And I'd also recommend the Knights of the Old Republic comics that follow most of the game. And also, I'd like to recommend the Knights of the Old Republic comics, which I believe, if I'm correct, take place they take place around the time of Revan, and they follow Malak. Actually, no, we get to see Malak before he becomes Darth Malak, but that was during the time when he was called Alec, and he had a really long name that nobody can pronounce, and it follows Zane Carrick, a really amazing Jedi Padawan who goes through a lot of crap just to free his name, and we meet a lot of great characters during that. So go check out the comics before Revan and before the Old Republic, because honestly, so far, other than Revan, the comics have been really good, and that's why it took me so long to read Revan, because I was so focused on Zane Carrick and his story, and the origins of the Jedi, and the origins of the Sith Empire. So go check out the comics, guys. You won't be disappointed, trust me. And if you are following me on my journey through timelines, the next book we will be doing is Star Wars The Old Republic, Deceived, which actually follows the cinematic trailer for Star Wars The Old Republic, so that's pretty cool. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the little notification bell for more videos. And may the Force be with you guys, always.